Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering Tyreek Hill versus Noah Lyles. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. We all know the conversation that's been brewing over the last 3 or 4 days, and we know that Noah Lyles has been talking a lot since last year. A number of people have repeated the conversation that he's had, and he's talked about if you win a championship in North American NFL or MLB or basketball, are you really a world champion? The answer to that, and let's just be honest with you, no, you're not a world champion. You know you're a United States champion at that point when you're talking about NBA or NFL Super Bowl or Major League Baseball. You know that you're only playing inside the United States essentially for that championship. You know that you're at the top level of the competition when you're thinking about some of the greatest athletes that are in any organization, whether it be from the NFL, NBA. You're playing the best of the best. At this point in time, they're talking about the Olympics where you're actually playing the World Games. Now, was he correct in saying what he said? He was correct. But common sense tells us that Noah Lyles, you're playing the best of the best from players that are coming over from different countries. For example, Jokic is coming over from his country, and Giannis Antetokounmpo was coming over from his country, and you got Luka coming over from his country, and you got the natural-born players in the U.S. playing. You got Victor Wembanyama coming from his country, and they're all coming together collectively to play on different teams. So essentially, you have some of the best world athletes all in the same place, and they're playing NBA or they're playing in the NFL or they're playing Major League Baseball. So no, of course, it's not going to be the champions of the world, but for the standpoint, they're champions. So at the end of the day, Tyreek Hill has commented. He's had a lot to say about essentially what Noah Lyles has said, and he's challenged Noah Lyles essentially. He's challenged him not only to say, why did you lose your race? You don't normally lose in the 200, but you lost. You got different color medals other than gold. So what's the big to do? Now he's challenged Noah Lyles. He said he can beat him, not by much, but he says that he can beat him. Now this beef is escalating a little quickly because there's a lot of back and forth going on, and the media seems to be stirring the pot in one of those situations. So I think Tyreek Hill, being one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, being one of the fastest as well, he's going up against a guy that has breakneck speed. So again, he may feel he's faster than an Olympic athlete. You know, only time will tell. But at the same time, you got to think, Noah Lyles posted one of the fastest times that we've seen by a human being in the last 25 years. So you got to think, you got to ask yourself, somebody that runs straight for a career, somebody that runs track specifically, not football conditioning, but track conditioning. One of the rare cases that Tyreek Hill runs track too. Let's be familiar with this. In college, in high school, he's broken a couple of records. He's done a couple of great things. So you got to think, Tyreek Hill has track speed. So if it's anybody that can challenge Noah Lyles to an actual race, I think it's Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill has showed us he's beat some of the fastest people in the world, and I would love to see this happen. Now, will it actually happen? I don't know. That remains to be seen. Maybe they could do something for charity. Maybe they could do something for pay-per-view. Maybe they could do something for free. You never know. But when it comes down to it, Tyreek Hill versus Noah Lyles, I would love to see it happen. So, after the comments, I don't think Noah Lyles has been getting a lot of good reports from different athletes in the Olympics, and you don't really see him with other Olympic athletes in pictures and stuff like this because a lot of times he rubbed people the wrong way. The comments about Anthony Edwards and his shoe deal and him not having a shoe and him not having a championship, and certain things are brewing and bubbling. So I think right now Noah Lyles may have to do a little damage control, pull it in. He possibly can ingratiate himself with somebody or some athletes, but you got to think, it's tough. But the beef should be dying down because, Noah Lyles is going away because the Olympics are going. So you don't really have a lot of things that he can do to keep himself afloat as far as publicly, or unless he just keeps talking. So Tyreek Hill versus Noah Lyles, I think it's going down. I think it's escalated to its top point, and now it's bubbling down. So all you Noah Lyles fans, get in the comment section below. Do you feel like he could beat Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill fans, get in the comment section. Do you feel like Noah Lyles can beat him, or what the situation is? Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus, and we'll see you on the very next episode.